If you're a drinker, we hate to be the ones to break some sobering news to you, but a major new study says no amount of alcohol is good for your overall health, not even that cheeky glass of red wine you might be holding as we speak on a Friday evening. A survey in the Lancet Medical Journal says the overall risk of liquor outweighs any known benefits. It says alcohol accounted for nearly 1 in 10 deaths in people between the ages of 15 and 49. That data was recorded in 2016. Across all age groups, alcohol was associated with 2.8 million deaths that year. This is, of course, big news for drinkers, but does it really mean that the glass is half empty? To get to the bottom of that glass, let's speak to Dr. Richard Harding, a former government advisor and chairman of the group Drinkers' Voice. Thank you very much for being with us. So I'd like to hear, first of all, your thoughts on this study that alcohol isn't good for you in any amount whatsoever.
Well, what this study concludes is that there's no benefit to alcohol consumption at any level of consumption. Globally, taking a global approach in the way it is consumed today.
And there are lots of different factors, and as you argue, it is a comprehensive study extending all around the world, but yet it isn't the only study that makes this argument. Even England's chief medical officer has said, Dame Sally Davis, I believe, that every time she looks at a glass of wine, she asks herself, well, do I want to increase my risk of breast cancer? And that alcohol is, in fact, not good for you.
English landscaper Dave Carter has been sober for 9 months after hitting rock bottom and spending a month in rehab.
And it was never one drink with me. Even when I was young, I was probably the first into the pub and I was probably the last out the pub.
Researchers studied drinking habits in 195 countries over 16 years and found consuming any amount of alcohol is more likely to do harm than good.
This new research has found that there is no safe level for people in the population to drink alcohol.
Despite recent research showing light to moderate drinking reduces heart disease, scientists found 1 alcoholic drink a day increases the risk of developing one of 23 health problems, including cancer. The Global Burden of Disease study revealed about 1/3 of the world drinks alcohol, and 2.8 million people die each year because of booze.
Romanian men have the highest consumption of 8 drinks per day.
And Denmark had the highest percentage of drinkers. Professor Sonia Saxena says alcohol advertisers need to stop glamorizing drinking or the next generation will suffer.
I think it's a tough choice, but I think we are going to have to change our culture.
Researchers say alcohol use is the leading cause of death and disability in people as young as 15 to 49. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.